Hello everyone. This video is about establishing and maintaining a nonprofit certification, specifically a 501c3. It is about a little over 6 minutes long, and I hope you enjoy it. So, um, the first thing I wanted to discuss is that for all of the information regarding the 501c3, you need to go to irs.gov. That's irs.gov. And basically, everything that you need to know is on this website. You click on charities and nonprofit, and within that link, there is a host of information that will benefit you and your nonprofit organization. This video is for individuals who are considering a nonprofit as well as those who have a nonprofit and any organizations that may have had their nonprofit 501c3 revoked. Once you click on charities and nonprofit, you'll see information on tax exempt organization where you can search, and there's other information on how to apply for reinstatement status, and basically anything that you need to know with respect to your 501c3. There is information on making charitable or receiving charitable contributions as well as non-cash contributions. And then there's a description of the exempt organization types. So there are different types of nonprofit for different types of organization. There are educational resources where you can receive guidance on different forms that you may need and how to fill it out. There are also videos. So if you have a nonprofit, or are considering one, just take maybe at least 15 minutes a day and go through this information so that you can be well informed on your nonprofit organization. This is a link on the life cycle of a nonprofit. So basically, here they are giving you information on what you should know and do when you're starting out with a nonprofit, if you need to apply for exemption, or when you apply for a 501c3 or a nonprofit exemption, what the required filings are, the link to the forms, how to stay compliant, and any significant events that happen to your organization. Now, I must say this, that even some organizations that lose their 501c3 certification or they are revoked may not want to reinstate it. There are different reasons why. But if you do want to be reinstated, then there's information here. So this link is extremely important as well because it tells you different information about the various types of nonprofit certification and how to stay exempt, because you can lose your exemption. The main reason is because a report is not filed for 3 or more years, for at least 3 years in a row. And so the organization will lose their exemption. And this information tells you that if you do not file for 3 consecutive years, you automatically lose your nonprofit certification. But there is a possible way for you to be exempt, and this information tells you how you can be exempt. The IRS publishes um, the IRS publishes a list of organizations that have been revoked. So you can click on that link to find out if your organization or another organization is there before you make a large contribution. This information tells you how to get your tax exempt status reinstated, and everything is there. But just in case you need a consultant to do that for you, I'm an expert in helping organizations to be reinstated if in fact that is something that they would like to do. But all of the information is there. It is possible for you to do it yourself, A lot of organizations do not want to do it. It is a tedious process, but all of the procedures are there to apply for a reinstatement. If you have been revoked for 15 months or less, there is possibly, there's information there on what you need to do. And if you have been revoked longer than that, there's also information on the processes that you have to take. Basically, it requires more documentation if you lost your 501c3, your nonprofit certification after 15 months or 15 months or longer. So basically, again, this information gives you everything that you need to do, tells you what you need to submit, what forms, how much it costs to be reinstated or to file for the application to be reinstated. There's a reasonable clause statement. Basically, there's a statement that has to be written to explain what happened, why the organization failed to submit their reports for 3 consecutive years. And that letter, amongst the other information, is used to determine whether or not you will be reinstated. So again, this is the information. Thank you a lot for listening. And again, the website is rs.gov.